Hey everybody, it's Jay Esperance from Keep It Tiny Media. I decided to buy a $21,000 prefab tiny A-frame cabin kit. That's a sentence right there. It's supposed to arrive in multiple pallets, and today I kind of wanted to talk through the reasons why I did that, the reasons why I chose to purchase it, some reasons not to purchase it, and also what it is that I hope to be receiving. I bought the Den cabin kit. And what it is, it's a tiny A-frame cabin kit. I believe it's about 115 square feet. The price when I purchased it was $21,000, which absolutely is a lot. The price also, though, will go up very soon. The reason being is the price of lumber. I believe it's about 3x or 4x the normal going rate for lumber before all of this craziness started. So that being said, the price of the cabin kit, obviously it's made primarily of wood. It's gonna reflect that. The reason I went with the kit is pretty simple. Simplicity. So a prefab cabin is just like a prefab home or a prefab anything. It's prefabricated elsewhere and gets shipped to you in different panels and pieces. With most prefabs, you get almost everything that you need to assemble the what you're building, whether it be a home or a cabin, etc., minus the tools. So you'll have to bring a drill, etc. But with most prefabs, there's not any cutting done on site. All of the cutting is done elsewhere. With this cabin kit that I purchased, they send you everything that you'll need. So they send you the metal roofing, all of the wood pieces, the zip system for the roof to ensure that it doesn't leak. They send you the zip tape to tape the seams, ensure there's no leaking. They send you all of the window panels. They also send you the door, the floor, the doorknob, keys, everything that you'll need to put this together. So essentially all you're doing is finding the pieces and you're good to go. Everything is actually sent to you on 2 large pallets. I believe it's 2 to 3 large pallets. At which point you'll have to figure out a way, I was told you have to figure out a way to get it off of the pallets and off of the truck and onto your land. But I was told that everything can be, all of the pieces can be held by hand. So I'm essentially planning on grabbing, a couple of buddies and pulling everything off and moving them by hand. I was told that the largest piece weighs about 250 pounds, and that is the gigantic window that is in the back of the A-frame. So very excited to get it. It would absolutely be cheaper to build from scratch. I couldn't even fathom how low I could go if I were to not buy the kit. Maybe buy a plan. There's a lot of different plans online that you can buy for these. You would save a lot more money. That being said, it would be exponentially more difficult. Having to put everything together, not having the assistance, having to cut everything to size, messing up a couple times, wasting wood, wasting lumber, wasting sheets. There's just going to be much more difficult for you to do. And I just knew at my level, I wouldn't be able to do it on my own. There's a lot of people on YouTube who can, and I just know that I'm not one of them. Also, the time it takes. I have a full-time job, so I just didn't really have the time to be able to put into a project like that and to mess up and enjoy the failures of messing up. The struggle is real. There's a lot of people out there who feel me on that, but with that in mind, I really just ended up looking at what was the most simplest thing that I could go with. So I was willing to pay a little bit more, or maybe even a lot bit more. Let me know in the comments what you think. But I was choosing to pay a bit more to have that ease of use and simplicity baked into it. And real quick, if you're enjoying this video and my transparency and all the different ideas that I have, be sure to like the video. And also you have to subscribe, because once I get this cabin kit, we're gonna put it together and I'm gonna walk you through every step of the way. It's definitely gonna be a journey. And if you're thinking about buying this kit, you definitely need to see this. This is a must-see YouTube. I don't think you could say must-see TV. So be sure to subscribe as well. I would say the main reason not to buy the kit is you have no customizations. You essentially have to be accepting of whatever they send you. So, looking at their website, you just have to agree that that is what my cabin is going to look like, and I'm okay with that. You can maybe do a couple of light cosmetic things, maybe put on a deck. The interior is plywood, and we all know that that's simple to hang things off of. So, you probably could change a few things up on the inside. But that being said, the kit is, and the structure, it's tiny. It's 115 square feet. And you have to be okay with that. There's no bathroom inside. You probably could finagle something, but you have to be okay with that. There's no kitchen that comes with the kit. Again, you have to just be accepting of that. If you are looking to live in this full time, it may be difficult. Not because of the size. Look, I love tiny structures, tiny homes, tiny everything. But it may be a little bit difficult just because that's not the intended purpose of it. The intended purpose of this type of structure and the kit in and of itself is to list on short-term rental sites such as Airbnb, vrbo, etc. So if you're thinking about that, it makes sense. If you're thinking to live in this, to edit it, to build it how you want, I disagree. I don't think it would make sense for you. Also, if you are thinking about editing it and making changes to it, you probably are skilled enough to build something of your own. If this isn't also a good fit, if you have a lot of time. With a lot of prefabs, they're built very quickly because a lot of the cutting, the mathematics of that, and the ideation is done far beforehand. But if you have a lot of time and you want to build something that is unique to you, again, that's another reason not to buy the kit.